So here's the next house that I'm going to set. You can see there's a few more beavers in this one than the other one, because you can see the dark mark there. That's real thin ice there, and it's a bigger feed pile. So I'll put in a bait set, but also right here, they're actually still going up and cutting, so I don't know how effective a bait set will be. Maybe actually I'll just put 2 traps here. So I just chopped a hole right there, but you can see they're going here, and they're actually going up there, and he's cutting right there. So maybe I'll just put 2 traps in a row here. I don't have any caster bait with me, but I'm thinking I'll just drop a set in here. So like I said, I chopped the hole, okay, and you can see the run, you know, it goes like that, and then right there, and then it pretty much ends right there. So it's pretty obvious right through here. So maybe I'll just put a trap here and a trap over there, and yeah, I think it should work. Okay, I think I got everything ready. I'll set this trap now. I'm just gonna set one actually. Like I said, I only got 6 beavers left, and this will be my 3rd house that I'll have set right now. So, you know, drag out the fun. A little bit deeper than I thought actually. Maybe I'll just do it like this. Well, we're just back where I left my chainsaw the other day. It wasn't my plan, but that's what I did, because I just came out of the bush here onto this lake. This is a Foot Lake. So that's where I, you know, just around over there. I came up the river before, over the dam when the ice was just starting with the canoe, you know, and over there is where my one trail crosses the other end of the lake. So I'm kind of just crisscrossing and fucking around today. You know, this there is a grand plan. I just thought I'd come over here and put this blaze so I didn't lose where the trail comes out of the bush. I just fell through the ice. That's my 3rd time today. You know, only up to, you know, here. You just pull it out quick, bang the bottom of your boot off with the axe, so you're not walking on balls, and it's become quite a regular occurrence. But it's always just in this shit. It's always in here, not on the lake. The lake is almost 4 inches thick now. You know, there's lots of slushy areas already, which surprises me. The snow's not that deep, but lots of slush. But that's not a big deal. But yeah, walking through here, just about every time I fall through the ice. Anyways, I'm going that way because I put a mink set and a marten set along the lake, and then even though I should be going this way, because well, whatever, I'm going that way because I got those 2 traps to check, and it's an easier walk. I'll end up at the exact same spot. but I was just excited to see that mink trap. There's also a fox that's been fucking around in the lake here, so that's cool. It's the first set of fox tracks I've seen. He actually just followed my tracks all along the lake here where I went the other day, so I put some bait for him. That's all I had was one beaver leg with me. I set all the traps that I had. I even had one extra 120 just in case I caught something in one of the boxes that I pass. And I seen a mink hole where there's tracks everywhere, and it was all going into this hole. So I just put that there, and you know, I'll probably pull it next time if I don't catch something. But just it's fun to do that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's time to go back, and like I said earlier, it's my birthday, so it's time to go back. And I saved my last 6 beers and a bottle of wine for today. And then that's it. I'm out. So kind of my celebratory birthday, I guess, you know, throw myself a birthday party. I'm glad I caught that fisher today. Maybe I'll catch a mink or something too. I only got 1 marten box that I'm gonna pass and 1 mink box, so we'll see. Well, I'm back from my my trapping today. You know, like I said, it's my birthday, so throwing myself a birthday party. Just finishing up the last of my beers that got some dental floss stuck to there. Finishing up the last of my beer, and I'm on my second one, so thawing out a bit of moose meat, you know, and I'll cook myself some fries and indulge in some hot sauce. You know, Tiger, he's tired, I guess, so he's not too lively, but you know, he's the only one I invited. So anyways, I didn't start up the fire in the skinning shack because I'll let that fisher just stay frozen for a little bit, because those last marten that I did they're pretty much done. So I'm not gonna, you know, I like to, because I have a different wood stove for working with the fur, you know what I mean? I don't like to keep 2 wood stoves going all the time. So I'll wait until I have like a couple more marten or some beaver or something. I'll do them in a batch, you know, so that the wood stove's not going all the time. But this fisher, actually, I decided that I'm going to do for taxidermy, not because it's exceptional or anything, but just because I don't know, try and sell it for taxidermy. I'm gonna do that with the lynx that I catch too. Well, if I catch a lynx, which I'm pretty confident I will, I'm gonna start doing some more things like that, you know. And also, I started saving all of the heads from everything I catch. Not every mink or every marten, but a few of them, and the fisher skull for sure, and otter, and all the beaver heads and stuff, and I'm gonna make little things with them, you know, try and sell them, because you know, trapping, you don't make too much money, but if you do things like that, you can make some extra money. Last summer I made a little thing with a beaver skull on a nice piece of wood, and sold it to a guy. I told him just give me what he thought it was worth, and he gave me like $30. So you know, that's an extra $30 out of that beaver. You know, that's more than I got for the pelt. So it's kind of exploring doing things like that, you know, because my time is not really worth too much money wise. You know, I don't put a huge dollar value on it as long as I'm having fun, which is why I chose this lifestyle, right? So and I'll show you a few of the skulls that I got. They're not all super clean, but this is the wolf that I caught last year. You know, I actually kind of like it how it's dark on the one side and not all clean or anything. But and then that's an otter, and that's a raccoon. I actually found that one down south, that's a fisher. That's the one of the fisher that I caught last year, and that's a raccoon. And I found that. That's the cleanest skull because I've had it the longest. But you know, you just set them in the window in the summertime and they get whiter. But leave them outside for a while and the bugs clean them all out and everything. So actually, well, a couple of these pictures here. So Can you see that? So this picture here, that's the first shotgun I bought in my old dog. Her name was Jackie, and the first goose I ever shot. This was the day after I bought that shotgun. So yeah, you can see I used to smoke. I don't smoke anymore, but you know, that was a pretty good day. There's also a grouse right there that she's stepping on, but that's yeah, that was lots of fun. And this is the first hunt I went on in BC. That's a nice cinnamon colored bear. And yeah, this is a gun rack that I made a little while ago, you know, on a rainy day. It's pretty good. I just gotta notch these out a little bit more to hold my 270. For some reason kind of gets clicked in there. Got a couple other pictures over here. That one there, that's when I was 16. I remember that was the day that I went to go write my G2 test. Right before I went, and I was holding one of my pet ducks. And then that one there, that's me holding the grouse in BC when I was guiding. Somebody took a picture of me. So yeah, anyways, whatever, you guys probably don't care. That's a nice picture that I bought from Valley Village when I was buying some of my clothes. You know, it's just a painting or something, like a picture, but paid like 20 bucks for it. I thought it was pretty cool. I used to like labs, but I wanted a dog that was a little tougher, so I got a tiger here. He's pretty tired though, I think. Hey, why don't you wake up? So there's my my dinner, my moose steak. I don't think I'm gonna have fries. That's enough. And I put a little bit more in there for tomorrow with a little bit of garlic. I'll add some other stuff to it later. Something I noticed, well, not noticed, I was told, is that it's much easier to cut frozen meat. You just got to do it in a different way, obviously. But you know, you couldn't cut like a bunch of nice steaks, in my opinion, with it thawed. I let it hang, and you know, I just made little hooks out of wire and let it hang inside of some cheesecloth in big pieces. And then, so right now it's completely frozen. It aged when it was, before it went below freezing, but I just take out a piece and I use a saw and I just saw off some steaks.